Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Living World of Darkness Street Magic, where today we are in a hospital, of which, no idea which hospital, in Brooklyn, where Naomi is come relatively early on in visiting hours. She knows exactly which ward she's going to. Um, sort of slightly more secure one, where people who are injured and are being monitored for their are placed, but still permitted visitors. And she walks straight past the nurse's station. They've seen her come and go a number of times. To where her friend Ginger is laid on a bed. There's some people on call nearby, just in case Ginger tries to do anything rash. Ginger herself is laid in the bed, and I don't know what. And somewhere nearby is a green coat and a battered MP3 player. Although exactly where that is entirely up to Ginger.
I think we can make a fate dice for the coat because she would have wanted it next to her, but well, nurses like to tidy things up, so it's in the closet once again. God damn it! Fucking nurses. The MP3 player is laying on a bed stand next to her. She's actually she has the earplugs in. Um, her eyes closed, so she's not even noticing that Naomi is coming up to her at this point.
Naomi is holding an ice cream cone as well, and goes up to the bed and hey, and taps Ginger on the hand with the ice cream cone.
Her eyes open slowly. Takes some time for them to focus on Naomi. There's still a drip there, and you
Hey,
can clearly
sweetie.
see that she's still being sedated.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, she frowns as she Naomi, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't want to have him make stop.
Have the ice cream and
That's nice. She trying to take them out, the plugs out of her ears. Her arms are still, of course, pretty much bandaged up as well. At least the left arm is completely bandaged up. The right arm is only the lower arm still has plasters and everything on them. Um, she takes off the earplugs. Naomi can probably hear because the volume is rather loud. The music that she said yesterday was helping her to relax. And she stretches out her right arm for the ice cone. The left also has the drip in it, so she's not moving out.
yeah, Naomi gives it to her, and when she does, she reaches into her own bag and takes out the small remnants of a large bag of gummy bears. This is literally like one of the kind of 2 kilo bags of gummy bears, and it's just got a few left in the bottom. Doing okay.
The nurses won't answer my questions.
What do you want to know, sweetie?
Why? Why am I here?
Which number are you?
8.
Hmm. Right. You're here because you tried to hurt yourself a lot. You did hurt yourself a lot. Or rather, Zero did.
Zero was supposed to look after us.
She's trying, but you're all in Zero's head. All of you are in there, and you disappear and you come back, and you disappear and you come back. You're all in Zero's head and Seven's body, and we found you on the Pegasus.
See. Oh. Or is it 7?
No, it was Zero that did this.
Right. She was dying there. Pegasus.
7 was the only one that we found. Well, we met 7. And we took her back to the Pegasus because she wanted to see the rest of you. Although not you.
Yeah.
And
You found the shuttle.
yeah.
She heard my message.
Oh, see, I don't remember.
Yes, she did. There was a message that 8 gave to 7 that was going over the radio.
Okay.
When they were there.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
Good. 7 was the last option for that.
Guess she saved you all.
Yes. But Zero was supposed to look after them after that happens. After us, after it happened.
It's hard when you're all in there. You don't know which one you talk to. I don't know how much you remember me. The other ones mostly just kind of know my name. I spend more time with you than probably anyone else, and I don't know which one I'm going to talk to anytime I speak to you.
Didn't know how it was gonna turn up. It was a guess.
Still going to try and fix you.
Okay. It's good. I'm sorry. We had to use 7 like that.
Do you both want to make a perception plus awareness roll, please, guys?
Sure.
I'm gonna take higher diff because, well, basically I'm rolling everything at diff 8 at the moment.
3 successes.
Okay.
Wow. Ditto.
Good gosh. Okay, both of you feel that there's in complete silence there is magic afoot being used in this area. You see the camera that is pointing towards the bed to make sure that she's not throwing herself out window to try to murder herself. It's shut down. And you can feel a presence in the room.
Fuck.
Something's coming.
Fuck.
as you turn around to look at the room and you turn back to each other after you commenting about something that's coming, you feel a shadow that wasn't there before, and you hear a voice. Is she okay?
Who the fuck are you?
Edwin stands in the corner looking at both of them. He's dressed in what appears to be a sort of shirt, no tie, jeans. Looks a bit of a mess. He looks over at Naomi. I know you. You should remember me. I had a beard last time that you saw me.
You're Edwin, Pringles guy.
Yes.
Why not just fucking walk in the door? Why the need for the little song and dance?
Edwin walks over to the bed. Is she okay?
Ask your fucking self. What? And why does it matter to you?
Edwin looks up at Naomi straight into her eyes. You can see there's something going on there, but he doesn't say anything.
With Edwin without the beard and them next to each other, this is entirely up to you guys. Can I make some kind of roll to notice the similarity?
Yeah, go on.
You can roll perception awareness difficulty 8. Or perception alertness difficulty 8. Which I think that's reasonable.
I don't know what would be your strongest suit. I think awareness is more magical, I guess. But
I was going to say alertness because it's to do with literally noticing that they look extremely similar next to each other. That's S's.
Edwin looks down at Ginger and will go, hello, are you okay?
Oh, I think I am fine. Nurses don't tell me a lot.
He looks up at Naomi again. What happened?
Naomi is staring at Edwin right now. One of them she tried to kill herself. Tried to fucking kill herself.
0 successes and a willpower roll. That's not very good.
Oh boy.
His hands go to the sort of metal bed frame to steady himself for a second, and you can catch that the white knuckled expression almost shaking visibly as in barely contained rage and something deeper than this. Why?
What do you mean? Why do you care so much? I mean... Can I have a word with you just outside?
He looks again at Ginger and goes, is that okay? I'm just going to nip out for a few seconds.
I'll be back in a second, sweetie.
Ginger is kind of staring back and odd. Sure, I'm not going anywhere.
Promise. I know what you were like with Windows.
She lifts up the left arm. You can see the wire that goes to the drip. You can see the rib kind of moving. Not anywhere.
Be back soon, sweetie, okay?
Okay. She just closes her eyes, seems to drift off again.
And Naomi will go out of the room and very pointedly hold the door open for Edwin.
Edwin will release his grip upon the sort of side panels, and you can see the sort of perspiration that matches around where his fingers were, and he sort of haggardly walks. He slows right down just to sort of like shoot a glance at Naomi as he walks past, and then he whizzles around and like with his back to the wall, waiting for her to close the door.
And, yeah, she, firing daggers at him, walks out, trying her hardest and probably failing not to slam the door. I'll actually just make a willpower roll for this. And I'll spend a willpower on this roll. Which is a good thing. As she definitely slams the door, and why the fuck do you care so much? What the fuck is going on?
Edwin narrows his eyes at Naomi. What do you mean? I don't really need to have to explain my actions to yourself, Naomi.
You look next to you. I didn't see it before because of the fucking beard. You look fucking identical.
He unconsciously rubs his hand over his chin, which is now absent from his ginger mess. Yes.
She's been looking for a fucking brother. The Blues mages do books and shit like that.
Yes.
And suddenly now she's hurt, you're turning up. When she was hurt, there was some wind and her wounds healed, and that sure as hell wasn't me. And I know Dakota can't do that.
Is there an accusation in your words?
Stop being a smug cunt.
Yes, it was me. Set charge upon to have someone look after her.
Set. Fucking look after her. She was wandering fucking homeless. She's been an emotional mess. Mentally fucking wrecked.
Yes.
She waits until she can't fucking cope to turn up. Until she's fucking taking her own fucking life in a pool of her own fucking blood. Before you do fucking anything.
He turns to have his shoulder to the wall and sort of looks down at the window, looks down at the door for a second, sort of thinking what to say next, then looks back up at Naomi again. I've always preached never to interfere with the lives of people. However, I wasn't aware her state. Seemed that her mind has shattered since then, and I was keeping an eye on it. But these things take a lot of time and healing, and what she needed was someone to be herself with. And you and Violet were the best place to have her stay.
The best fucking place. She's your fucking sister. That's all you fucking said. It's all half what she's fucking talked about.
Listen.
You fucking knew and didn't think to tell her. You didn't think to tell me. You didn't even think to tell fucking Violet, who's by far the most fucking sensible one to talk to.
Listen. I don't know what is going on here. But Carrie died many years ago.
What'd you say her name was?
Kerry.
Kerry, you know her fucking name?
Yes, she died. I wasn't able to go to the funeral.
She's not fucking dead. She's lying in the other fucking room.
Yeah.
She was taken by them, and they turned her into fucking that. And she's not dead. Fucking talk to that original. She's called 996 fucking 0.
Edwin's jaw goes very stoic and stiff, and he's looking at her and goes, listen, I don't know, I'm not full position of facts. My family buried Kerry. Okay? I'm hoping against hope. Do you know how hard it is to see a family member that you think you're responsible for to be dead, to be walking around as an adult and not remember anything? But you can't come in and explain to them that, in fact, that your family members, that might shatter her mind even more, or might trigger some unconscious technocracy program to have us all murdered.
That's a willpower check. Sorry. Because of a thing.
Yeah.
You have a fucking family. She has a fucking family and hasn't fucking thought they would. There's people out there that will fucking kill for it. You have the chance to get your fucking family back, grow a pair of fucking balls, and do the right fucking thing.
He looks up again. You don't really want to go down this conversational route, do you?
Why the fuck not?
Not when it comes to family. Yes, I care for my family more than anything. And I remember the pain and the shit and the life I had to leave when she was gone. Yeah. And I had to carry that blame around for many, many years. And to see someone that looks and is her walking around with her memories. Do you think I didn't want to reach out?
I'm thinking not only did you not bother to reach out, I'm thinking that you didn't even tell the people who were fucking looking after her.
Didn't bother to reach out?
Until she's in a pool of her own goddamn blood.
Well, then whose fault is that?
What? I'm not
Yes.
saying I'm a fucking angel. I'm not saying I'm a fucking angel.
Well, I'm not saying you either way, but you're insisting on the blame of her attempted suicide on me, and yet she didn't know who I was.
I'm saying that if her fucking brother is around, and she knew that, someone else she could fucking rely on. Someone else who could help her with the voices in her goddamn head. You might not be in this goddamn state.
Edwin rolls back against the wall again, sort of looks down and goes, look, I've been in that position and having a shattered mind, and different personalities and different consciousness screaming and shouting at once. I know what it's like. And it almost ended me as well. Now, I want my sister back, and I want her to be my sister, and I hope to God that there's something that happened and the technocracy took her when she killed herself and she survived in some way. I want that more than anything in this world, and I would rip this city apart if I could have that again. But I can't undo the damage that might have been done by them at their hands. If I to reveal to her who I am, it could shatter her personality even more, or just turn her against us all. And then I lose my sister and you lose your friend.
What's the goddamn alternative?
Patience. Having
saying
her make
you
strong friends.
You stick her. You fucking stay. You help her with the people who've been helping her this whole goddamn time. And you... Yeah, I'm not saying you fucking click your fingers and rape her mind again for some like faux noble purpose. God no. Not a fucking monster. Not fucking Maggie. I'm saying that you need to be around to help her with her goddamn issues and not sit about jerking off in your ivory tower.
He shakes his
You
head.
can be mighty master all you fucking want. You're a fucking human being. The fucking sister in that room. You have a responsibility to that.
Don't ever lecture me about responsibility.
Really? Do it. Blow me the fuck away. You can kill me, you can do worse than kill me.
Is that what you want? Do you want me to end your life? To hurt Gingy even more?
No, I don't.
Do you want me to take away one of her strongest friends? The one that might actually help her come out of where she is right now? Just because you call me on my pride?
I don't give a shit about your pride. I give a shit about her.
No, so do I. And I didn't give a shit about my pride when it comes to family as well. But I'm not going to be standing here being lectured by you on responsibility.
The only one who's taken fucking responsibility for her.
You fuck off. That's the first time Edwin's ever sworn at it before, and you can see the anger on his face now, and that's due to that failed willpower roll. Listen, I don't fucking. I'm here. I came here to make sure she's okay. I've done everything within my power. As much as I would want to come in and rescue her and sort everything out instantly, I can't. I have to wait.
You have to fucking...
And now you know. But if you mention it to her now, it could shatter her mind even more.
And she's going to make a willpower roll. Family is a bit of an issue for her as well. Because she can't go back to hers. One success. I won't mention it to her, fine. It's your fucking responsibility. Your fucking failure if you don't, but I won't fucking do it. I'm not going to take responsibility for you. Take responsibility for her.
I've asked you to take responsibility for me. But if you hold your friendship with her most dear, then you can guide her to be a more stable person, and then maybe we can salvage her back. And you can get your best friend, and I can get my family back as well.
Your family. What I'm saying is this. I'll do whatever I goddamn can, and I have been doing whatever I goddamn can. Going into fucking space and fighting mechanical crabs and men in black suits shooting guns at me. For her the whole time. I'll keep doing that for my friend. But if you want your family back, you need to act like their family.
Don't you think I have been?
Not from where I'm standing.
Well, that's fine then, isn't it? I'm not really concerned with your perceptions of what's going on here.
Of course not. Fucking egomaniac.
Don't you dare turn this up on me.
What, you saying that you've been perfect in this affair?
Have I been perfect? No.
You going to look me in the eye and say that you don't have one iota for responsibility for how she is right now?
In the state that she is right now, yes, I have responsibility for that.
Yes. I'm not saying I'm blameless either. Never fucking have been in them. But yeah. I'm not going to beg her to let me call an ambulance.
Sorry, say that again. I didn't catch it.
I don't want to beg her to let me call the ambulance again.
Why
Do it.
Why did she try to kill herself?
Because she can't cope anymore. She doesn't have enough people she can properly lean on that can help her through what she's going through.
And what's she going through?
She's going through severe schizophrenia. They shattered her mind into 10 pieces. Each one is a separate person. They put them in clone bodies. 7 is the only one that survived. Now they're all in one head.
He is visibly shaking now. Who did this?
You want me to say their name? Right here. Men with a taste for snappy black suits and dark sunglasses. They have spaceships.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the spaceship. We blew up the goddamn spaceship.
I see. You can feel almost palpable anger from it at those points in time. In the corridor we are, there are people walking around in distance that haven't been paying too much notice, but the lights seem to dim slightly.
I mean, they've probably been glancing at this junkie shouting at this young man. Or trying very hard not to shout at the young man, but still shouting at points.
It's probably all the day's work for our local hospital, though. That's
Yeah.
Going to blows.
And admittedly, the type of conversation is one that does happen in a hospital.
Yes, it's your fault. No, it's not. It's your fault. Okay. The lights start to dim and like flicker and then come back into the full brightness again. People take more attention to that as it happens. It seems like a wave down the corridor. The lights flicker dim. It's like a pulse of energy went out from him. I will tear them apart if I see them again.
When the spaceship blew up, it said there were no survivors. I don't know if that was true. But you said your sister died. I happen to know that she died 9 times. There's 1 left. That's her.
He's making a willpower roll. It's going to be high difficulty as well. Oh dear. I think that'll be 2 successes.
Yeah.
I think I was going to say about 9 anyway, so there you go. He is. You can feel borderings on your magical perceptions, the amount of energy that seems to be leaking out of this guy, and it seems to be very, very annoyed. She was 14 when I lost her.
The last memory she has is her 8th birthday.
Yeah. I was always working and studying dental parents, and she was always the one that came and supported me in that time. We were thick as thieves, both musicians, and I left because I had to my parents turned on her a magical sort. I wasn't there. And they found her swinging in their room. She hung herself.
probably another clone.
No, this was a very long time ago.
I know that she hasn't. Say, the last memory she has is her 8th birthday. It's a very real possibility that those last 6 years were just another one.
And I lost my sister when she was 8. And it was replaced with somebody I thought it was.
I'm not saying that's the fucking case, but it's definitely something that I wouldn't say is definitely wrong. I've seen other shit that they've done. Stuff to Violet. It's pretty similar.
I wish I knew more about it.
This is what I meant. If you want to help, you can start helping now.
Keeping things the way they were was a thought away. I thought of, what am I talking about? I don't know.
Because this started when I met a little girl, when I met a young woman in a crack den, talking to a door.
I see. They turned her loose then. And I want her to push her ahead from where she is because if I reveal myself to her as I am, then maybe she might become something else entirely and we both lose her. I don't know what I want to do in this situation.
She asks about you again. But wanting to know where her family are.
Send her to me. Or I'll come and collect her.
If you're around properly and you're helping her and you're acting like the family you want to be. If you're not, then I'll tell her that the family is dead.
He runs his hands through his hair in deep in thought, and he sort of took on board everything that you said, wincing slightly when your comment about telling her the family is dead. He doesn't seem to have an answer.
Now I'm going to go back in there. And whether you want to come back in as some ascendant and glorious being of power, you can do that. Or you can go in there on your 2 legs and start becoming the brother. And that's your choice. But I'll hold you to that fucking choice. And I may be nothing compared to you. I know that. What you can do for me. And it's nothing compared to what I'll do for her. If it kills me, I don't care.
To harm anybody with this power that I have. Using it for the good of all is what I hoped for.
Good is a myth.
I thought to stay out of people's lives because I don't want to interfere in people living their own lives. And you're right, yes. The upsets have been taught to allow great things to be done with just words. But even such power, you need wisdom, and holding and not using it was, I thought, the best way. I have a way that might be able to help, but I think I'll need both Violet and yourself to help as well. And I don't know enough about what her state of her mind is for it to be successful. It's just an idea.
Then you can come here and you can chat with her. She really likes ice cream. Bring ice cream and talk to her. Meet all 10 of them and talk to them. Not as some ascendant, powerful being, as just you.
Mm.
In terms of power, I'll tell you what the worst fucking thing I've done in my life is, and I've done it 3 times. And that's is used it on her to stop her hurting other people. That may have to happen again, and for that I apologise. Even now, I'm monitoring her mental state to make sure that if she freaks out, I'll be here, whether the hospital let me in or not.
I see. Edmund stands up from the wall and he makes to go for the door handle. And he
Naomi.
stops just before he touches it and looks up at Naomi and goes, "You mentioned a name. The monster," he said.
The monster.
Something to do with her mind.
Each one of them is different. One of them is a sadistic monster. As for the others, I don't know. Nor do I know really exactly how they did what they did to her mind. Maybe there's a way we can figure that out. But I think the only one who can make any kind of agreement as to what's going fucking in there is Zero.
Hmm.
And maybe we can do that, or maybe we can resolve this in another way. I don't know.
We could have Zero talk to all the other ones.
Zero talks to all the others. The others can't really communicate with each other.
Then that may be the way of helping her the most, is to have them all talking to each other.
That's what drives. Zero's the one who tried to kill herself. That's what drove her to it.
I see. Shall we go in?
After you.
He opens the door a fraction just to pop in to see if Ginger's asleep or awake or eating ice cream. He opens the door fully and walks in. Is Ginger asleep or?
She seems to be asleep. Her eyes are closed. It's well, Naomi could tell you that she's being kept sedated most of the time. So when there's nothing actively triggering her, she's mainly asleep.
Edmund walks over beside her bed and sits down on the side of it. He sits there just watching. He looks up as Naomi enters the room.
Sweetie?
Well, her eyes kind of open half.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. Hey.
Do you remember this guy?
She frowns and thinking goes slow. Very slow. I don't.
His name is Edwin. Seven's met him before.
I think I met Sixth as well.
Okay. He's going to be around a lot, okay?
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
She holds out her right hand for you to shake.
He takes it and shakes it in a sort of like, as kids would.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Seems to be a little bit under the weather.
Naomi sits on the far side of the room, leaning against the windowsill. Literally as far away from Ginger as she can be while staying in the room.
So always trying to catch our attention, are they, Ginger?
Attention.
Mm. Points towards the ice cream mouth.
Oh.
Sorry, it wasn't meant. They don't do it downstairs.
It's mint your favourite, is it?
I like it.
Okay.
Not even any sprinkles.
Good gosh. No sprinkles on the mint ice cream. He places his hand on the forehead. Are you quite sure you're okay?
She stares at him. I'm in a hospital.
Good point. He chuckles. Yeah. Always the last word as well. Dear. Well, Annie popped in for a bit. I will come and see you again shortly. I think you and Naomi want some catch-up time.
Nice meeting you.
He's finding it very difficult. You can see from his face expression that he's finding it very difficult to mask what's going on in his mind. Slow chin tremor. He shakes her hand again. Now, don't get too excited. I know you and Naomi might often like to build pillow forts, so don't do anything too strenuous just yet, yes?
I don't want to be here.
Oh no, sweetie.
Just as when the doctors give you a little clear, we'll take you away and take you to a nice holiday. How does that sound?
Friday. That's what the nurses station have been telling me.
That's good. That's not too long. You have to put up with a crappy ice cream and terrible hospital food just for a few more days, and then you'll be free from this place. You can go on an adventure somewhere, maybe.
I'm not a kid.
He grins. No. But even adults that haven't grown up still like going on adventures. But we'll talk about it on a Friday. I'll tell you what you want. We'll chat. He stands up and he places his hand gently on her forehead and goes, "Get well soon, kiddo." he takes his hand off her forehead and he sort of stands straight, sort of lost in thought for 1 second, staring at the wall, and turns toward the camera in the corner of the room, walks over to it, and looks at Naomi and says, "We'll do our best." And I don't know what to say. I'll see you on Friday. I'll see you soon.
Be in touch.
And with that, the astral projection that Edwin was using to be in this room dissipates.
Fuck's sake. Didn't even have the dignity to come here himself. Fuck. It's a special kind of ego. Anyway, sweetie. Is there anything that you need or want? I put my coat away. Do you want me to get that?
Yeah.
Naomi will take a coat out of the wardrobe and give it back to Ginger.
She'll take it with her right arm and laid her head against it.
And Naomi will give, as best as she can, she'll give Ginger a very brief hug.
Gonna go.
I have to. 7 and 0 kind of know why. I'm afraid I can't stay for a very long time. It's complicated. But it's because of me. So I'll be back soon.
It's okay. One thing, Naomi,
Yeah, sweetie.
thank you for looking after 7 after she got kicked out.
It's okay, sweetie.
We had to get her out. Plan worked. Thank you.
You're all here now, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, sweetie?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And Naomi will squeeze Ginger's hand and leave the room.
And I think that's a good enough time to end our scene.